contest master, fellow Toastmasters, and most distinguished guests. Picture, 3rd grade, Mrs. Harrison's class. We took a trip out to the pond that was behind our school for science class. We looked at the nasty, dirty, murky water filled with parasites and bugs and pond scum, and we had the natural reaction that 3rd graders had. Ew. When we looked at that, Miss Harrison said something to me that I will never forget. It changed my life. Oginga, you see this dirty water right here? This water is the same molecularly as the water that you drink and as the beautiful water that flows in the streams and the rivers. The only difference between that water and the other water is that this water is not moving. Of course, I didn't believe her. So, she took us inside the lab and showed us how that actually was true. It amazed me, and that thing kept twisting through my mind. Stagnant water is dangerous to drink. Then I learned in my life that living a stagnant lifestyle is dangerous to live. You see, we need a paradigm shift in our lives. And I don't mean taking a paradigm out of your pocket and switching it to the other pocket. We need movement. We need style. We need to be able to do things in our life to be able to shake up all those parasites that are around us. So I'm going to talk about 3 different times in my life that I saw how a stagnant lifestyle could destroy you. Let's talk about Alex first. What made Alex stagnant was the fact that he was so judgmental. See, Alex lived a tough life. He was bitten by one of those parasites called drug abuse. But he made his way. He climbed out of the hole with the help of a wonderful wife. And he got himself to a point to where he was moderately successful. But he was so afraid of that path that he had gone on that he judged anything or anyone that looked anything like it. He didn't realize it, but it had stunted his growth. And he was cast right back into that stagnant pond with those parasites all around him again. Do you know Alex? Does Alex reside in us? We talk about the second person. His name is Shane. What kept Shane stagnant was the fact that he lived in an alternate universe. He refused to live in reality. Shane did things like he squatted in a house with his wife and his 4 kids that he didn't even own. He was constantly afraid that the real owners were actually going to come back with the police and arrest him for trespassing. This choked up Shane. He was always in this terrible spot. And you know what? He ended up right back into that stagnant pond, sitting there with the pond scum all around him. The last guy I want to tell you about is somebody who I have a lot of affection for. His name, Oginga Carr. What kept me, Oginga, damned in the waters of stagnant ponds was the fact I had 2, fear and regret. You see, I spent my entire life walking backwards, thinking about all the things that should have been promised to me, all the things I should have had, all the things that were mine, not realizing the entire time I was doing that, opportunities were passing me by. Then, once I finally turned around, I'd look at an opportunity and I'd say, no, can't do that. No, they won't let me do that. And the next thing I knew, I was drowning in my own stagnant pond. It continued until one day, my daughter came home from school, and she wanted to share with me a parable that she learned. told me about the parable of the three frogs. You see, there were three frogs on lily pads in a pond. Two of the frogs decided to jump off. How many frogs are left on the lily pads in the pond? My friend, there's still three frogs on the lily pads in the pond. Because all the other two frogs did is they decided to jump off. They didn't go anywhere. That's when it hit me. I was one of those frogs. I had spent my whole life deciding to do this, deciding to do that, only surviving, not striving to get any better in my life. And I was stuck right there. My friends, everybody dies, but not everybody truly lives. We have to take that first step. When you take that first step, it creates a ripple in that pond. And those parasites, they started to buzz off. And Alex, he's able to use the fact that he went through addiction to help other people instead of judging them. Then we take that second step. And when we take that second step, that ripple turns into a mighty wave. And that wave breaks up that pond scum. And Shane, he decides to live in reality instead of creating this alternate, dangerous universe for himself. But then we take that third mighty step. And when we take that third mighty step, that water breaks through those dams that are holding us in. It breaks through them. And for me, I'm able to get rid of the fear and the regret and actually plan and move forward and take steps and make action. When that water breaks through those dams, that water becomes clear. It becomes powerful. It becomes pure. And it leads us into an ocean